to my channel, or if you guys are new here, then hi, my name is Carrington. I would love if you guys would hit that subscribe button down below, click the little bell so you're notified of all my future uploads, and let's go ahead and let's get started. Okay, it's another month. Guys, I am still just like blown away that we are in June. That means that like half of this year is over. That means that like as of like, what is it, June 21st or 22nd, that it's gonna be summer. Like my mind is like blown away that like it's going to be summer. In today's video, it is another get ready with me using my Shop My Stash products high-end edition. So if you caught my previous video, I showed you what I had used in my Shop My Stash bag for the month of May, how much I had used up, how it had been going, what I'm liking, what I'm not liking, and then introduce the products that I'm going to be using in this month's Shop My Stash. So if you guys are excited to see what kind of look I create, how well these products work together, then definitely keep on watching. So one thing that is not high-end, and that is because like I'm literally just like going through trying to use these up, and that is the Colourpop Mr Mint lip balm. I like to prep my lip. I do skincare, like I'm sure as you can tell my skin is super glowy and dewy. I did do my skincare, I'd say like an hour ago, and since then I have been doing stuff with the dogs, trying to get them worn out so I could film. Story of my life. So yeah, this is just, I don't think I'm ever gonna run out of this. Like, I have that much left, and I used this for like a whole month already, and now I'm getting ready to go into my second month using. Next up, I'm gonna prime my eyes. I'm gonna use this month the NARS Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. I don't know why that sounds like not an English word. Okay guys, also today I'm filming like 5 videos. I know it's gonna be a lot, but one of them is finally my eyeshadow palette, no, not eyeshadow palette, my eyeshadow primer battle video. So for eyeshadow palette, I thought it would be fun to go into the Pure X Raw Beauty Kristi. So on one side you have like a very nice neutral everyday kind of thing. On the other side it is definitely, I hate those, like more colorful, vibrant, something you know you don't do every day. And then you can also like combine them. I'm gonna do like these colors right here. On camera this looks like very, very pink. In person it looks definitely more like a very like brick red. But so I'm going to start off with the shade Dandelion, and I'm going to put that like all in my crease. I'm going to start by taking this on the Moda crease brush. I think this was part of their like Pride month set, I think. Okay, so just so you know, I know you guys can't get this anymore, but it does have kick up. But I also don't want to like not use up my products. Just because there's stuff that you can't get anymore, but I'm sure you could probably get it on like, I don't know, Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, places like that. Although, I'm not gonna lie, some people really like jack up the prices, which is like not an awesome thing to do, but whatever. I get it, supply and demand. That is definitely pigmented. I'm next gonna go into the shade and my orange, and I'm also going to focus that in the crease, but maybe just like slightly a bit down. And I'm taking that on my E35 tapered blending brush. Again, some kick up in the pan, not a huge deal breaker for me. If it is for you, maybe you won't want to use this palette or even try to see if it's available. If you already have this palette and you hate kick up, you're probably not using it and you're keeping it for nostalgic purposes anyways. As you guys can tell, this is just wildly very bright, vibrant, very pigmented. I only had to go in one time with my brush. I did not have to dip in a second or third time, and look just like how pigmented this already is. It's insanely. I'm going to go into my outer corner with the shade right here, Flavor Town. I'm going to put that on the outer corner. This one does not pick up quite as much product as the other shades did. And there's actually not any fallout with that shade either. that is beautiful nonetheless. This one, the outer corner shade, the Flavorful shade, it's called Flavorful? No, Flavor Town shade. You do kind of have to build it up a little bit more. It doesn't have any kick up, but it in person, like, okay, on camera, this looks like hellaciously vibrant, and then in person it's not anywhere near like as vibrant, but the Flavor Town shade just wasn't as much of a punch, as well as it did take a little bit more building up, and even then I still feel like the orange has more of a punch to it than this shade does. So I'm now gonna go prime my eyelids with my NYX glitter glue, so then we can bounce on into our lid shade. I have a couple different options that we can do for the lid. I am thinking either going in with this shade Golden Ticket all over the lid, or I have these, oh, what is this? Danessa Myricks Beauty Twin Flames Multi-Chrome Pigment. Okay, if you guys remember, this was like a shit show whenever I tried these. So I'm gonna like try it out a different way and see if that works any better. But I think I'm gonna try out this like Danessa Myricks Twin Flames and Young Love. Okay. This I'm gonna try it taking this onto a like little brush. This is my Lunar Beauty LBE4. Okay. So I've got some on there. I need my little mirror to be able to do this, but let's like go ahead and start. Okay, this just does not do good for like creasy eyelids. Where my eyes crease, it's already starting to fade and go away. Okay. All right, so guys, I want to love these so much because I love like a duochrome kind of a moment, but this is just like so chunky, so patchy. I'm going to keep these and like continue to try to play with these for the next month. But honestly, if I can't get these to work in the next month, these are just, they're gonna have to go. Okay, so next up we're gonna prime the face. I have a hydrating and then a pore filling one, which is usually how I like to prime my face. My face is extremely dry. Like I am talking Sahara Desert dry. So I personally need something with a lot of hydration. So this month I'm going to be using the Too Faced Plump and Prime Luxury Face Plumping Primer Serum. I have used this I think once. I honestly can't tell you what my thoughts are on it. I'm just going to take out a little pump. It does have like a light fragrance to it. It almost smells kind of like a very like light rose type of scent is what I'm kind of getting from this. This definitely added an extra glow. So my skin was already glowy because I did my skincare routine, but now just like look at this. It is so glowy, so dewy. Really loving that. I will say I'm not a huge fan of like the rose scented kind of thing. It's not like super strong, okay? But it's still there that it's noticeable when you're putting it on. Now that it's on, yeah, I don't really notice it now that it's on. It's just when you're putting it on, you do notice that. Next up for my pore filling primer, I'm using the One Size Secure the Blur Makeup Magnet Primer. I got this in a Trend Mood box. I think it was like the volume 10 box. And I tried it out there, and I tried it out a couple other times. And I do like this, except for it's really hard to like squeeze it out of the packaging. That is just one thing I'm not a huge fan of, is the amount it takes to squeeze out. The amount it takes, the pressure it takes to, the amount of pressure it takes to squeeze out. Does that make, forget it, I don't know. Okay, and then I just really kind of focus it here in like my T-zone area because I do have some very nice large pores. So it just kind of helps make the foundation go over it just a little bit better. Okay, this has been on for about a minute and a half. My skin is looking definitely like very glowthy. Actually, no, what's what we're gonna call it? We're gonna call it glowthy because it is a healthy glow. It is, that's what we're gonna call it. Okay, so for foundation, okay, I have loved this ever since I have tried it. If you guys remember that wear test, if not, I will link that in the description box and try to tag it up in the cards if I'm able to. I'm kind of having some issue with my cards, truthfully, but we'll see. Okay, so for foundation, it is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. I love this foundation. Guys, it is so good. So I'm gonna take a light pump on the back of my hand. And then I personally like to like just kind of streak it in the places where I need slightly, like kind of all over. And then I'm going to take my Juvia's Place J103 flat buffer brush and just start to kind of just tap this in. Next up for concealer, I'm going to go into my Tarte Shape Tape. This is in Fair Neutral. I do have the creamy version of this and I have not tried it yet. But if you guys are excited and want me to try that out to see kind of what I think about it on some extremely dry skin, then let me know and I will definitely give that a go. I don't know, a roll. Yeah, whatever. Give that a roll. Give that a go. I don't know why I want to keep saying give that a roll. Do I even want to roll? Okay. That looks absolutely beautiful. I forgot how much like I love like the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I especially love that when I'm using a good eye cream. So I find because my skin is so dry everywhere that if I'm not using a really good eye cream underneath, that it just does not look good. But I have been using my CosRX, the Snail Mucin one, and like my under eyes look just like absolutely fantastic. They do. Okay, it is what it is. I said it. Snail Mucin for life. Okay, next up, the next like two products, I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna be like, okay, like two products in here. If you guys didn't watch like my revealing my Shop My Stash bag, you guys aren't gonna be surprised. You guys are gonna be like, yeah, we saw that coming, Carrington. Okay, all right, listen. So for my cream contour, I'm gonna give you guys 30 seconds to figure out if you guys can name what my cream contour is going to be. I'll wait. If you guess the Huda Beauty cream contour, you would be correct. I love this, you guys. This is like the best for me personally. Like, I love this stuff so much. Just like love like the color that it gives me, and I just love how like blendable and easy this is to use. Like this is such a good product. I rave about this all the time, you guys. It's so good. See, just stunning. It's beautiful. Guys, I just love it. Okay, all right, we're gonna move on. I think you guys already know, and I'm pretty sure you guys have already know what I picked out for bronzer, but we'll get to that here in just a second, because first I have setting powder. And for this month's setting powder, I'm going to use the Tatcha the Silk powder. I'm not gonna lie, I hear a lot of people give this, like, I don't know, negative reviews. Like, I've seen a lot of negative reviews about this. But I find that for like my dry under eyes, especially doing it the way in which like they tell you to use it, because there was like a whole pamphlet. I mentioned that in my Trim Mood box because I got this in the Trim Mood Volume 11 box. I will link that video down below, as well as try to do it in the cards as well. But okay, like, and then this powder is like the only powder where I can like set my like around my cheek area. So I can use powders and it doesn't look bad or cakey. Like, I love this powder. Okay, it's bronzer time, I am sure. None of you will be surprised to see this, but it is the Pure Bronzing Act Matte Bronzer, and mine is in the shade Light. Last time we had used this bronzer, I hit pan. So now that I've hit pan, okay, so my goal is like to hit pan with it, at least hit pan. If I finally hit pan. So now my goal is to try to use it up by the end of the year. So you guys will be seeing this in more additional like Shop My Stashes, because my goal is to 100% use this up. And guys, like, the thing I love about this powder is I am fair. Like, if you guys have ever watched Teresa's Dead, right, she describes like her skin as like uncooked chicken. Guys, I am right there with her, and honestly, when she talks about the shades that like she uses, I think I'm even more fair than she is. So like, if she's uncooked chicken, I don't know what I am. Like Casper the Friendly Ghost, like I don't know. Like, I'm guessing that's like, okay, and like in the summer, right, people will be like, I'm gonna get tan this summer, so I'm gonna have my summer shade, I'm gonna have like my regular shade. Okay guys, my shade for going into the sun is Lobster, right? So it's either Casper the Friendly Ghost or Lobster. Like, there is no in between. It's literally like one or the other. I think I just made my pan bigger by using this. I'm pretty sure I did. Wow. Like, I'm wondering if this is going to be the month that I like use this up. I don't know. Maybe. For blush, I'm not gonna lie, I went and picked up one of the I didn't like pick it up in store, like I already owned this, but so I'm trying to like rearrange my makeup, and so I put them all into like this bin. I was like, oh, I gotta find a high-end blush, and I do not have a lot of high-end blushes. Like, let me just get that out of the way. I do not have a lot of high-end blushes, just because I find like drugstore is like chef's kiss, like so good, that I'm like, I don't really feel like I need a high-end blush when what I have now is really good. Here it is. It is definitely like a peachy kind of corally shade, so I'm sure that'll work, but this is in the Do We Know Her. This is a cream and powder highlight. Today I'm just gonna go in with the powder. I'm not going to do the cream. If you guys are shocked, I know. Let's just breathe here for a minute. Okay. Maybe like don't tap it off, I don't know. I will say, I actually think this matches the eye look pretty well. Like, I think it looks okay. So for highlighter, I have the Thrive Cosmetics Liberty. We had just tried this out in a video, and I was like, well, this is high end, and it was beautiful. So I figured we could just like throw this right on in here. I think this looks stunning. So I'm gonna go do brows and mascara off camera because that's what I always do. For mascara, the only high-end one that I have open right now is this Thrive Cosmetics one. I do like this. I just hate having to try to take this off. It is like such a pain in the ass to try to take off. I hate it. And then for brows, I've got the Thrive Cosmetics semi-permanent brow gel, and then I'm going to be using the Precisely My Brow from Benefit in the shade 4. I'm not sure how well these work together, but I will be right back to let you know my thoughts. Okay, I am back. I have done my eyebrows. I think that they turned out really nice. I have my lashes done, and then I did go ahead and I sat my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Summer Solstice Mini. This has like a very like summery coconut on a beach kind of scent, so it is scented. It's not like the regular Urban Decay, which is not scented. So again, if you guys aren't interested in scented things, just go for the regular Urban Decay. If scents don't really bother you, you do kind of like enjoy a coconut scenty, coconut summery kind of scent. So last up is lips. I have a few different lip options. Yeah, and I don't know what lip option I want to go for. This is like the issue. So first I have the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude in the Omarosa. This is like the one that came out with like the Love collection. So it's definitely like it's like a little mauve kind of color. I don't think this is going to be it, but for this look, but I do love the magnetic packaging. I love that so much. And then I'm pairing that with my lip liner in the shade Oh Snap from Colourpop. I think we all know I'm not like the biggest fan of Colourpop lip liners, but I have a ton of them because I bought like the Vault or like the lip liner Vault or whatever, so I have tons of them, so I'm like, I gotta use them up. Okay, then next I have, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I think this is like the gloss, I think. That could be nice. And I'm pairing that with the Kylie Cosmetics lip liner in the shade. What is this called? Just Kylie? Kylie Jenner Kylie lip liner. So I'm guessing this is just in the shade Kylie. To go together. I'm not... this one's like, that one's probably like, maybe like a possibly. Okay, and then last one is this Dose of Colors in the shade Date Night. I actually think I'm gonna go for this one. That's a little bit like bright and vibrant. Okay, on camera it looks like a magenta or like a pink, but in person it's definitely a red. It's definitely bright, but I'm not gonna lie, I like this, so I think I'm gonna leave this. But that is it for today's video. If you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up so that way I know that you guys enjoy like shop my stash type videos and using the products together to see kind of what looks you create and what kind of looks you're gonna be creating for the month. As well as don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because here on this channel we're gonna give like honest opinions, because like honestly, that like poor Danessa Myrick glitter, like I've heard people rave about that, and it might be good if you don't have like creasy eyes, but I set it with glitter glue. It's still not going good. So we do honest reviews here. Brands don't even know who I am. I don't care if they're gonna work with me or not. I work multiple jobs. I work multiple jobs, one, because I always feel like I have something to do, but then that gives me like extra money, and so I love makeup. I love trying out new makeup, so that gives me something to do. So I don't really care if brands notice me or not, because I will give you guys my honest opinion, like that Believe Beauty video, which I will link that down below as well. That was a disaster, you guys, like a complete and total absolute disaster. But yeah, that is it for today's video. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.